Welcome to PC24's today's episode. I'm your host, Paul Chima. Today we have a lot of information to share with you, so I will be very quick with the initial segments. We have Kamal Bhola, insurance advisor with the Beyond Care Insurance Solution. She's going to talk about critical illness today. Let's understand what critical illness is, what it means, what it entails, and should you go for it or not, because information is lacking. But before we move forward, I would like to wish many congratulations to you if you are celebrating your birthday, your anniversary, birth of a newborn in your family, or you closed your home's deal. Kudos to you, because this market is really tough. Most of you know Meghan Markle. She is not someone who needs introduction, right? So former Duchess of UK, and they gave up their titles, moved over to Canada. I don't know where they are now. She didn't call me for a long time. So this is the quote she gave us. You make a choice. Continue living your life feeling muddled in this abyss of self misunderstanding, or you find your identity independent of it. You draw your own box. She basically drew her own box, right? So she took a great decision with her husband, and then they just abandoned those royal titles. I would never do that, but she wanted to draw her own box. So basically, what she's saying is, so you can keep living in the world of self misunderstanding. This is your choice number one. The choice number two is that you find your own identity. That is choice number two. So she says, make a choice. What choice would you make? So I won't delve too much on this thought, but I would like to bring our first guest of the day. And her name, like I told you all, is Kamaljeet Bhola, insurance advisor. And here she is. I don't see you, Kamal. Are you looking for a reliable legal office that can handle your closing in the most effective manner? If yes, please get in touch with Rakesh Joshi at 416 213 8600. Joshi Law Office provides all the legal advices about real estate law, business law, immigration laws, notarization and affidavits, wills and trust. Give them a call today, 416 213 8600. Are you looking for reliable immigration services? If yes, contact Sukhi Paul at 647 296 4575 or office phone number 905 790 8877. They are located at 219 220 at 7956 Torban Road. It's right at the intersection of Torban Road and Steeles Avenue West. Contact them for all kind of visa services. Finding an honest and diligent insurance and investment advisor is a rarity these days. If you're looking for great advice, contact Mr. Bhupendra Mane, who is the regional director of Cosmos Financial Center. They are located at Union number 830 Top Flight Drive, Mississauga. The phone number to call is 647 448 6229. Give them a call today. Is your business suffering from performance? If yes, it is the right time to call Ravinder Duggi at 416 807 7986. She will find out the weak points and the points where the performance issues are paramount and help you fix those issues. Give her a call today. Do not be late. Are you looking to buy or sell your home or any commercial real estate? If yes, Call me today at 647 333 2273 or 647 328 3279. I provide services in real estate and mortgages. I am mortgage broker with Akal Mortgages Inc., where when we say yes, we stand behind our promise. Reach out to me today. Do you want to shop right without burning your pockets? If yes, please visit Monisha Discount Warehouse at 377 Burnhamthorpe Road, East Mississauga, Ontario. They are the best. They have all kind of Indian, Pakistani and other local stuff that you can buy at literally throwaway prices. Contact them at 905 361 0773. Monisha Discount Warehouse. D.P. Jain is a well-known name in the fields of accounting. You can contact him today at his cell number 416-305-0080 or his office number 905-790-9327. Once you start working with him, you will never want to leave him. He is five-star professional. Call him today. D.P. Jain Professional Corporation. PC24 RE is heard over so many different channels. If you want to promote your business for free, call me at 647 333 2273. You can also send your artwork to contact at paulchima.com. We are here to be partners in your business success. 647 333 2273. Welcome back to PC24 RE segment today. It's a specific segment on critical illness, and we have our guest Kamal Bhola. She had some technical difficulty, but now she is all signed up. So let's bring her on. Good morning, Kamal. How are you?
Good morning, Paul. I'm fine.
Good
How are
morning.
you doing?
Very good. Life is pretty cool. No complaints. We
I know
are
that's
reaching um, Christmas very fast. It's just
very
round the
true.
corner.
So,
It is
yes,
35
it is.
days, 13 hour, 20 something and 56 seconds, 29 minutes and 56 seconds away from us.
Very calculative, Paul ji. Very precisely calculated.
It's right on the screen for you. 35 days, 13 hours, 20 minutes and 39 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
plans
soon
for
this,
Christmas,
this
there will be a lot of spending and markets are already suffering because of inflationary costs are too high. Let's see how this Christmas goes. So yes,
yeah,
so tell us something about not Christmas, critical illness. We want to know what it is, why, and how much is needed. So what, why, and how, if you can just give us a generic picture. We don't want too much technicality.
very true. Critical illness policy provides a one-time lump sum amount, tax-free, and it is specially used for those who have critical insurance and are unable to work because of the illness. For example, the main four illnesses are cardiac attack, heart strokes, heart attacks, cancer, and now the list is actually the list is keep on increasing because the people are becoming especially the FSRA. It is keep on adding the things actually the illnesses which we can cover under critical illness, especially the organ transplant is also added, paralysis, Alzheimer's, kidney failure, renal failures. So the list is keep on increasing as the government is actually seeing these kind of illnesses are becoming very common day to day.
So that's a long list. So when you say FSRA, you're talking about Financial Service Regulatory Authority of Ontario.
Yes.
Okay. It's a pretty lengthy name, so I know I always get lost in the acronyms.
So that is why I also actually did not say it, because I got, trust me, the same thing happened with me too.
Yeah,
I
the
also got
website is
little bit.
www.fsrao dot I think ca.
Yeah.
That's probably the website of this regulator, a very tough regulator, self-sustaining. They are not getting any support from the government. It used to be Fisco before, but now they are FISRA. They are self-funded
Yeah.
to get ready for heavy penalties if you do something wrong.
Very true. They have their whole book. Like when I wrote exam, I remember writing the exam on ethical also,
Mhm.
with the, yes, with FSRA, because they want their insurance advisors to be very genuine and very up to the date also,
Mhm.
and to know the especially adhered with the rules they are
We
setting out for us.
very good. So, Kamal, so you just gave us a definition of what critical illness insurance is. It basically pays people when they are unable to work. So, I'm underlining work. They are unable to work for any of the listed diseases which pose a risk of death to an individual. Am I a good
So
student? Did I hear it right?
yeah, there's one more interesting thing, actually, I want to share. We
Hmm.
have two insurances. We have critical illness insurance and
Hmm.
disability insurance.
Okay.
Disability insurance is given only to those who are employed.
Okay.
They are earning some amount of income, and
Hmm.
definitely disability insurance covers 60 to 70% amount of their
Hmm.
income. It means like it is a kind of replacement which they get on a monthly basis to cover up their expenses and daily needs.
Okay, that is
And but with
disability insurance.
that is disability insurance. And
And
critical
disability could be
illness.
due to anything like illness or accident or whatever.
Yes, and even the critical illness is also, it can be because of injury, it can be because of any the listed actually illnesses which I gave you already.
Hmm.
But critical illness insurance, anyone can take it.
Okay. As
It's
long
not
as,
it.
so let's say I have a critical illness. I have cancer, for example. So now I give you a shout that Kamalji, I need insurance against cancer. Will I get it?
Definitely not, because this is a pre-existing illness,
Hmm.
and under critical illness, definitely we do not cover the pre-existing
Hmm.
illnesses. Yeah, but
Okay.
yes, for to be on the other side, I would say, if you, yes, if a person has
Hmm.
a cancer but want to go for the insurance for heart attack or for
Hmm.
stroke or for organ transplant, yes,
Hmm.
definitely they do can get it.
Okay. So basically, there should not be any pre-existing condition. But
No,
how
there
would
should
you
be no.
know that I have pre-existing condition? I won't tell you.
No, but actually, they have to bring us the medical underwriting from their family doctor or one
Oh,
of the
okay.
doctor. Yes, the insurance companies, their own family doc. I mean, insurance companies, their own doc. They have their own doctors also. So usually what happens. Uh, just the example is like, I do have an allergy, and I go to my
Hmm.
family doctor, and I
Hmm.
ask her to assign me to an allergist. So definitely they do have their own list of allergists, and she is going to refer to me to one of the allergists from that list depending on
Hmm.
the location. And this is how the insurance companies also work. They do have their own list of doctors,
Hmm.
and definitely they send to us, and that doctor get in touch with our family doctor also, and then get all the medical history from them. And then after that, yes, they
Okay,
call us
cool.
again depending on the medical information the doctor is
Mm-hmm.
provide going to provide to the insurance company, sorry.
Okay. So while you're listening to Kamal Bhola talking on critical illness, which is very less understood in many communities across Canada or even the world. So if you need more information, give her a call at 647 772 1481 647 772 1481 ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਫੋਨ ਨੰਬਰ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਕਰ ਲਿਓ। ਅੱਜ ਦੁਪਹਿਰੇ ਕਾਲ ਨਾ ਕਰਿਓ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਫਿਲਮ ਦੇਖਣ ਜਾਣਾ, ਸੋ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਰ ਲਿਓ।
You opened my secret, Polly. You disclosed it.
I am a secret buster.
That's true.
So, talking about critical illness, let's say I apply for a critical illness for $1 million. Will I get it? Or will there be a ceiling that I cannot have this much insurance? I should stop here. Or if I exceed that limit, what would be like the criteria for that?
Regarding the coverage, Paul ji, at the time of uh, assigning the insurance with a
Mm-hmm,
company, and if they have given you their words that this is the coverage you are going to get
mm-hmm,
in case if you get any illness,
mm-hmm.
then definitely the coverage you are going to get if it
Okay.
is on the papers and it is properly written.
There's no limit restriction. I can have as much cover as I want.
Um, uh, actually,
Well, if you are
according to
unsure, I
my
would understand it. You don't have to reply
yes,
to that
yes,
because
according to my
it would be, yeah, it happens because sometimes I ask questions which confuse people.
no, no, no. It's not about confusion about Paul. Actually, the
Hmm.
thing is, market is keep on changing on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So every other day, a new thing is coming up and keep on adding to the things.
Hmm.
For now, actually, yes, I do understand. We can provide the maximum of
Hmm.
$100,000 critical illness, but again, if there is something new added, then right now I'm not aware of it. I'm so sorry. I'm
Okay.
truly accepting it.
No, no, that's okay. You don't have to be sorry because I think I put you on the spot for this. That's okay. I totally get it. You don't have to respond to many of questions because you know what? I don't want to reply to you. You don't look nice today. You haven't taken showers. No answers today. That's okay. It
Oh,
works like that. No worries. I totally understand it. So, so it was there three reasons: what, why, and how. Why should anyone go for this kind of coverage, critical illness?
exactly. This kind of question is very common. And you know
Hmm.
what we recommend our clients
Hmm.
to look upon their family history.
Okay.
Because if one person, even one person in the family history was
Hmm.
diagnosed with cancer or stroke or heart attack or diabetes, like any kind of things,
Okay.
then definitely there is a possibility which can come on to you also.
Genetic.
Yes.
Okay.
So
So.
again, actually, the thing is, we cannot force or push the client to get these kind of insurances, but
Yeah.
definitely we can advise them. And
Yeah.
when they get proper advice, they do definitely contemplate on it, and
Yeah.
they do agrees with us also. They do agree and they say, yes, you were right. As per the family's history, 2 out
Yeah.
of 10 people or 5 out of 10 people were diagnosed with so and so critical illnesses, and definitely
Okay.
I should go with, because uh, okay, being a sole earner or the primary earner or the primary member of the family,
Hmm.
definitely I have to think about my spouse, my kids also, to be safe in the future and to have the proper I would say um, proper जैसे Pauli, like they should have the proper funds like in their hand, so that they can bear their daily expenses in case if the client is not there or the client is unable to work.
Hmm. Okay, I understand. So that's why if you have a family history of some critical illnesses, then that means there are very good chances of you contracting it as well.
Very
So if
true.
you know your family has a history of hypertension and you are not diagnosed as yet, you're okay, you're healthy, there's no hypertension. I don't know if you can bribe your doctor so he says you don't have this thing, or you can, there is centralized record of medical thing somewhere. I don't know where it is. These insurance people, they sneak up to that record and find out. Make
They do. This
sure
is
you are very good with the doctor and tell him, "Man, can you delete my record so that I have this thing? Then I will pay you X percentage for this."
no. There is no such thing like that in Canada, Pauli. If it is there, then definitely I'm not aware of it. But no,
I will tell you one thing, 90% of the time you should never take me seriously because this is how I am. It's only 10%. I was sitting over lunch with one of my clients yesterday. I was talking and she stopped and she said, "Are you telling the truth or you're just joking?" I said, "I don't know."
there's one more important thing which I would like to share about critical illness, Paulji.
Hmm.
We do call it income protection plan also.
Okay.
Yeah, because actually, okay, take an example of Peter. Peter is the sole bread earner of the family, and he has his wife and two kids.
Okay.
And
Do I
his
know Peter?
property is, you do not know Peter, only I know
Okay.
Peter.
Okay. Okay.
He's my imaginary person.
Okay. Okay. Peter is an imaginary person. Okay. Get it.
Peter is an imaginary client of mine,
Hmm.
and he is the sole bread earner.
Hmm.
He has his wife and two kids.
Okay.
His property is on mortgage,
Okay.
and he is under debt for $20,000.
He's on debt for $20,000. Okay. Got it.
And one day he comes to know that he has one of the critical illness called, just say, cancer, right? He has a cancer.
Oh.
And definitely
Okay.
he is going to spend most of his time visiting doctors, getting the chemotherapies, right?
Yeah.
And then
Less
to
focus on
undergo
his work.
less focus on his work, and especially because of his declining health, he's unable to work also, right?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
now what is going to happen? The Definitely, if he has something on side, like say his savings, the creditors are going to take away his savings.
Yes.
And then
Absolutely.
his wife and his kids, they also need something, right? The kind of
Yes.
money to run their family.
Absolutely.
And his property is on mortgage, and if he cannot pay the mortgage on time, his property is also gone, right?
Yes.
Will be taken up by the bank.
Yes. I
So now
agree.
he's undergoing all these situations because he did not have the income protection plan, or say critical
Hmm.
illness insurance.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But if and okay, go to the another scenario. If
Hmm.
he has a critical illness insurance, then definitely he will go to his therapist, or he will visit his doctors, or he will plan for something else
Yes.
with the money, the lump sum money he is going to get.
Absolutely. So it kind of
So there will
supports
be a peace of
people in
mind.
such situations
Yeah, there will
because
be a
these
peace
are
of mind.
pretty serious situations and people should be very careful about all these things.
Very true.
Well, funny thing that we never pay any attention to such details, and when time comes, we are in a big mess at that time.
Especially depending on the family history.
Yes.
And when we think we do not need these kind of insurances, then
Yeah.
it means it is a trigger, and we should start considering about it. We should start thinking about this.
I totally agree. Ji. I am in favor of insurance all the time, big supporter of this thing because it has saved many lives. It has destroyed many lives when they don't look at those the other side of the spectrum, which is insurance and how it should be helping people, but they get into big trouble and then there's no going back. You cannot have a policy retroactive, so it is always on time. Yes. So
And there's
how can so they get this policy? Like, is it something you tell them, or they want to know about it and go for it?
Paul ji, as such, the things are actually getting better day by day, tech with the help of technology.
Awareness too.
And yes, we are just a click away from our clients.
Mm-hmm.
If they want, they can look for us, and they can look for us on Google. They can search for the
Mm-hmm.
websites. They can
Mm-hmm.
shop around also, and then with actually we do need their date of birth, and then we do need their first name, last name,
Mm-hmm.
and if they are smoker or not, and any kind of pre-existing problems they are going through, no. Okay, but these kind of basic information we need them to fill out online and then send it to us. And after that it becomes like, while going through their application, we are going to
Mm-hmm.
reach them. Yeah, we are going to reach them, and then definitely we are going to ask them more details, and on the basis of those details we are going to
Yeah,
provide them the uh, premium amount.
perfect. So that is pretty simple. And like I said, if you need more information, 647-772-1481 is the number to call. Always reach out to her, and she is always available uh, for any question you may have about critical insurance. I can guarantee you she gives the right advice, clear and concise information. She will do whatever it takes to make sure you enjoy your healthy life. And if God forbid you fall into this critical illness category, I'm pretty sure the support you're going to receive from Kamal Bhola will be one of the best kind. Give her a shout, 647-772-1481 and 1. Thank you very much, Kamal. That has been fantastic talk with you. I got someone here. She is also from your office, and I'm going to bring her on after this break. Stay with me, please. Are you looking for a reliable legal office that can handle your closing in the most effective manner? If yes, please get in touch with Rakesh Joshi at 416 213 8600. Joshi Law Office provides all the legal advices about real estate law, business law, immigration laws, notarization and affidavits, wills and trust. Give them a call today, 416 213 8600. Are you looking for reliable immigration services? If yes, contact Suki Paul at 647-296-4575 or office phone number 905-790-8877. They are located at 219 220 at 7956 Torban Road. It's right at the intersection of Torban Road and Steeles Avenue West. Contact them for all kind of visa services. Finding an honest and diligent insurance and investment advisor is a rarity these days. If you are looking for great advice, contact Mr. Bhupendra Mane, who is the regional director of Cosmos Financial Center. They are located at Union number 830 Top Flight Drive, Mississauga. The phone number to call is 647 448 6229. Give them a call today. Is your business suffering from performance? If yes, it is the right time to call Ravinder Duggi at 416-807-7986. She will find out the weak points and the points where the performance issues are paramount and help you fix those issues. Give her a call today. Do not be late. Are you looking to buy or sell your home or any commercial real estate? If yes, Call me today at 647 333 2273 or 647 328 3279. I provide services in real estate and mortgages. I am mortgage broker with Akal Mortgages Inc. where when we say yes, we stand behind our promise. Reach out to me today. Do you want to shop right without burning your pockets? If yes, please visit Monisha Discount Warehouse at 377 Burnhamthorpe Road, East Mississauga, Ontario. They are the best. They have all kind of Indian, Pakistani and other local stuff that you can buy at literally throwaway prices. Contact them at 905 361 0773. Monisha Discount Warehouse. D.P. Jain is a well-known name in the fields of accounting. You can contact him today at his cell number 416 305 0080 or his office number 905 790 9327. Once you start working with him, you will never want to leave him. He is five-star professional. Call him today. D.P. Jain Professional Corporation. PC24 RE is heard over so many different channels. If you want to promote your business for free, call me at 647 333 2273. You can also send your artwork to contact at paulchima.com. We are here to be partners in your business success. 647 333 2273. Sarabji, welcome to the show. Ji. You are up online. Looks like you were snoozing before I took you on.
No, I was I try to upgrade my education, update as I go along into this. So I was just taking a course on elder planning.
Okay.
So how our older generation should
But you don't need to
take
have
care
such
of
course
themselves.
when you are barely 27.
No, it's not about me. It's for my grandparents.
Oh, okay. All righty. Okay,
ਤੁਸੀਂ
that's
ਮੈਨੂੰ 6
cool.
ਸਾਲ ਵਧਾਤਾ. I thought I was just 21.
Okay, नहीं मैं थोड़ा जान के रखे. We never give the right age to people. So we have Sarab
Okay.
Jeet
Okay.
Ludhar on call with us. Her phone number is 416 879 3039. I'm pretty sure you can read it on the screen. So she is going to talk. Is it about critical illness we're continuing?
Yes, we can continue about that, or if
Okay.
you want, we can continue life insurance or mortgage, like how to protect your mortgage or your liabilities by having life insurance.
We
Whichever would
have
you.
Kamal Bhola on call with us as well. She's
Oh, that's
silently
amazing.
listening to what you're
Hi,
saying.
sir.
Okay.
She's one of my very wonderful advisors.
Yeah.
So she's an
Thank you.
So
amazing
she's here.
person.
So I hid her behind the screen and she just gave some information about critical illness. And that was
That's
very nice,
wonderful.
spontaneous information. And sometime I put her on spot and she comes up clean from that. So we'd like to know more about critical illness because let's say this is dedicated. Do you have any statistics you want to share with us?
Yes, Paulji, I can share some stats that we have here
Mhm.
is in regards to critical illness. Let me
ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਜਰਾ
just
ਪੈਨ ਪੈਨਸਲ ਤਿੱਖਾ ਕਰ ਲਵਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਸਵਾਲ ਪੁੱਛ ਸਕਾਂ.
amazing. Why not? That's what we are here for, right?
ਆ ਡਾਇਰੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਮੇਰੀ ਘੱਟੋ ਘੱਟ $10,000 ਦੀ ਡਾਇਰੀ ਹੈ ਇਕੱਲੀ ਹੈ
That's
ਇਸ ਤੇ
wonderful.
ਲਿਖਣ
I'm
ਲੱਗਾ.
gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal it.
The same thing was in
if
my mind too.
you steal it, I'm going to steal
See?
your platinum necklace.
Oh, you can take care of that. You can do that. You can definitely do that. So, when we are talking about critical illness, it is devastating. uh, how shall I put it? The stats.
ਉਹਦੇ
The
ਲਈ ਤਬਾਹ
stats are
ਕੀਤੀਆਂ
the
ਪਰਿਵਾਰ,
stats
ਇਹ ਗੱਲ
are
ਹੋ ਗਈ
hard.
ਪੰਜਾਬੀ 'ਚ।
Hanji?
ਪੰਜਾਬੀ 'ਚ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਤਬਾਹ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ ਫੈਮਲੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਉਹ
Bilkul,
ਤਾਂ
bilkul
ਇਹ
ji.
ਸੁਨਾਮੀ
Stats
ਬਣ ਕੇ
are
ਆਇਆ ਜਿਹਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ
devastating.
ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕੇਅਰ ਕੀਤੀ।
Stats are devastating. Like I'm just don't want to give anything scary, so I'm just trying to pull up
Care is
some.
good actually.
Yeah, yeah, but it is. Let me tell you, it is already very scary.
Mhm.
It is already very scary. Like young kids are getting that. That is how scary is that?
Yeah, I think it's all genetic.
No, it's just like we do not know. I was the client that whose claim I spoke to you about that I was right now um, helping them, right?
Yeah. So let me know when you're ready, Sarab.
Yes.
Are you still
Give
looking
me
for it
just
or you are ready?
no, no, no. I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Hit the road. Running.
Yes, let's hit the road and let me see where you are because I
Yep.
forgot where you are.
Oh, I'm here
Here we
in
are.
my studio.
Yes. No, because I was just pulling up some screens. And the stats are like last time I shared, about
Mhm.
80% will get critical illness at some point of their life. And you know what is more scary? Cardiac and cancer. They are very known critical illnesses. But the highest critical illness that an elderly Canadian will suffer is dementia. So that is scary. Like dementia, I'm not a medical expert, but from whatever 2 cents of knowledge I have, is so scary. It's just like you start forgetting stuff. You start forgetting people who loves. You start forgetting whether you ate or not. It is very scary.
And
And what we are talking about here is 80% of population will get stuck with some kind of critical illness, and we don't even take care of ourselves. uh, Paul ji, मैं
Sarab,
बहुत
you're
ज़्यादा बोल रही हूँ,
saying,
मैं ਤੁਹਾਡੀ बोलती बंद करती।
yeah, you did. So you're saying
हाँ जी।
dementia is also a critical illness.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
dementia, yeah, false dementia
Alzheimer's.
and Alzheimer, they both are in the same category.
Oh,
Yeah,
fantastic.
so they fall,
Okay.
they fall into the same category. So what else is scary while I was learning about elder planning, right, elder care,
Mhm.
that cardiac is hit most in late 30s and early 40s.
Okay.
Cardiac, I was
That
shocked.
is a very young age.
That's like you are at the prime, you are at prime
Yeah.
of youth, I would say. That's I don't know what people call 16 is youth.
Hmm.
No, I feel like when you once you hit about 34, 35, that is when you hit your prime. You are so
Uh-huh.
full of energy. You have a probably a partner, or you are at a financial sometimes success of your life or platform of your life where you're comfortable,
Okay.
and that is the time you want to enjoy, and that is the time you can give like 100% to everything.
Absolutely.
100% you want to, yes, that is like we are just like power balls at that age.
Yeah.
So we know a little bit of the world, we know a little bit how the world works and how relationships or societies work, and we are comfortable with our job or passion or whatever way
Hmm.
we are making money. So all these things at such prime,
Yeah.
we start finding ourselves time again for some physical exercise or joining a gym or a swimming club or sports or something to keep ourselves
Hmm.
active.
Yeah.
And that is the age. And the worst part is, It's not a massive heart attack kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
It's cardiac arrest.
Okay.
That is super devastating for me to tell you. Like,
Well, I
I
totally
was
agree because
I was
it's not
shocked.
a pleasant situation.
Yes. So at that point, not only critical illness is required,
Mm-hmm.
you also need, because once you are hitting that age, you're also buying a house.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking on your shoulders a lot of responsibility, because you are like Superman, Superwoman at that time.
Mm-hmm.
That, oh, I can carry this 2 millions of mortgage, who cares, I will carry this, I'm making good money, right?
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
you go and buy the house, because when we go, we buy a house. Why do we buy? We don't buy, oh, I cannot pay this. No, we are
Mm-hmm.
very, very confident, this is not an issue, I'll take care of this, right?
Yeah.
So when we are doing that, we are committing ourselves to 400,000, 4,000, 5,000, 8,000 of monthly payments into mortgage, 600 into property taxes, 200 into property insurance. Why do not we commit ourselves to 100, $150 of a term 20 life insurance?
Yeah.
Because God forbid, if cardiac arrest happens, that is one uh, point where critical illness becomes useless. Because to make a claim on critical illness, you have to survive that critical illness for a minimum of 30 days.
Okay.
Right.
So you get a heart attack, you are alive for 30 days, and on 31st day you are eligible for claim. There are some companies who give that waiting period as 14 days or 15 days, but they have very limited protection, very limited illnesses that they cover in that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in general, you have to survive 30 days. But in the scenario where the cardiac arrest is going to happen, it will
Mm-hmm.
not allow you to survive 30 days. That is
Yes.
what is जिस तरह आप Punjabi speak in Punjabi, sutta sutta song gaya. He died while asleep. He never woke up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So at that point, people say that, okay, term insurance, I will be putting money in. Why should I get it? So I have one question. If you can't buy a house right now, will you stop renting?
Nope.
You got
That
to
is
live
the living
somewhere. So
expense you have to pay.
if yes, because if you can't buy, then you will have to rent. So
Absolutely.
similarly, in mortgage, I explain with a very simple logic. If you cannot buy life insurance so that you can build equity, we buy a house
Mm-hmm.
so that we can build equity, or you can own the policy, or you can own the house, right? Or you can withdraw assets when needed.
Yeah.
If you cannot do that, can you go out and rent a small house in the meantime while you are accumulating funds to buy a house?
Well,
Yes.
cool. That's true.
So
So I see
please
you're
go
combining your
out
real
and
estate with your insurance, two in one.
two in one is now, because this was my previously, like before I took my real estate license, I always explained with this example. So uh, that's what I would say, that till you think you cannot have a money back plan, or you cannot have a plan where you will get whatever you are investing or return on your investment,
Mm-hmm.
please buy a term plan. Please
Yep.
go out and rent that apartment or whatever you can afford.
Absolutely. I
Please
totally
rent
agree
that
with
out.
you on that. Yeah.
Please protect your family, right? Because, as I said yesterday, critical illness, injury, or death
Mm-hmm.
itself is a very, very difficult situation for a family to be in.
Yeah.
But making sure that your and your family's financial needs are met
Mm-hmm.
should not be. contact us. We will take care of at least that situation. God forbid your family is in a situation of an illness, critical illness, or an injury, or in death.
Yeah,
We will make sure that the financial needs of your family are met at
absolutely.
that
That's
point.
a very interesting talk, basically. It's a lot to learn here because knowing what critical illness is, when you should go for a policy, how to handle if you are susceptible to cardiac issues. So it totally makes logical sense, Saurabh, that if you die and you are not staying alive for 31 days, then you will
Yes,
not get a coverage. So you are paying for critical illness, cardiac arrest, but nobody's
yes.
getting paid. If it were
Nobody's
India,
getting.
well, I could bribe my doctor, say, keep me alive for 31 days on paper, then bury me after 31 days. At least somebody gets coverage. But here the things are very
You never
difficult.
said that, and we never heard it. So let's kill that. Let's kill that part right there. So
Usually, usually what happens, people think, okay, in case if nothing is going to happen to me during the policy, then what I'm going to do, like my whole amount, the whole premium which I paid is, it will be useless. But they can add a rider, return of premium rider, in case if something, which not in case, like, which is a good thing, if something
Mhm.
does not happen to a client, definitely with the help of that rider, they can get their premium back. I think
Very good.
85% of premium, right, Sarah?
about minimum is 80%, and then it can we
Yeah,
can also plan 100%. So
yeah,
the point here is what Kamal is trying to make. We all know we are everybody is gonna die,
Yeah.
right? But remember, I shared the stats that 80% will have critical illness, and about 50%, that means 40% of the total people who get critical illness will survive the critical illness. But those
Yeah.
who unfortunately may or may not survive, they can get all the funds back. So I call it a forced savings plan.
I
So it
see.
is like a pot, like
It's like
like
what?
it's like a pot. So the
Yeah.
pot is like, this is the insurance part, and this is the uh, money part. So
Gee.
insurance company, this is insurance company's part, this is my part, right? The insurance part.
Hmm.
So insurance company say, okay, you keep putting money in this money part, and
Hmm.
you have this part secured for you.
Yeah.
So if you don't use this part, you take your money back.
Okay.
So it is a win-win situation. It's a win for the insurance company because they get to keep the money for so many years and invest and take returns,
Hmm.
right? Even if they have to return the money, whole funds. It is a win for the client, in for the insured, in case there is a claim.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful plan. And Paulji, I would like to share this with you.
Hmm.
We can insure a 15 days old for critical illness insurance.
15 days
How
old.
how beautiful is that?
That means I can get an insurance now, critical insurance.
No, you will have to wait another 4 or 5 days.
Okay. Okay. So nice of you. So nice of you. That's the
So
reason I bring
let's
you on my TV show.
thank you. So it's very, very important. We can insure a child. Another thing is, I'm not against RESPs. I can display my awards that I have from
Hmm.
RESB. I have awards. What is this award called? President Month Top Rookie of all over Canada.
Acha hai.
So, yes, I have those awards. I can display that. I love RESP. But what I do not like is parents are so worried. I'm gonna
Mhm.
put $2,500 every year into RESP.
Yeah.
That is not a good financial planning. That is absolutely not a good financial planning.
Okay.
You need to divide. You have 2500 budget?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. That is amazing budget. I would put 60 $70 into RESP, 60
Mm-hmm.
$70 into critical illness, and 60 $70 into cashback life insurance.
You will just diversify.
100%. We
Yeah.
all know, do not put all the eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
People do not understand that concept. They are
You don't.
so worried about getting that 20% grant that they forget that there are terms and conditions of those grants, and there are huge fee associated with with every plan, and
Yeah.
there are terms
Absolutely.
and conditions of withdrawing your funds.
Nothing comes for free. Everything has a cost associated, which
So
makes all the
let
sense.
me go off for a single second to bring my trophy and show it to you, if you would want. Okay.
Alrighty, we have our amazing guest here. Kamal, in the meanwhile, Kamal, you want to hold the fort for Sarab?
Why not? Definitely, Paulji. Yes, as Sarab already indicated, yes, we do give critical insurances for 15-year old, 15 days old also.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
definitely. Guys, actually, people are not aware, especially the kids are also suffering.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the actually illnesses they are bringing with their birth, but many of other kids they are developing during their lifspan.
लो जी आ गई
One of
ट्रॉफी
the
ਤੇ
I have
ਇੱਕ
like
ਮਿੰਟ ਰੁਕ
more,
ਜਾਓ
four,
ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ
five
ਟਰॉफੀ
more
ਤੁਹਾਡੀ
about.
ਜਰਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਦੇਖ ਲੈਣ ਦਿਓ ਕੀ ਬਾਤ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਨਾਂ ਤੇ
I
ਲਿਖਿਆ
have
ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾਂ
about
ਤੇ ਕੁਝ
five
ਹੋਰ
more.
ਲਿਖਿਆ ਤੇ
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਮਲਜੀਤ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ।
ਇੱਥੇ ਤੇ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਵਾਲਮਾਰਟ ਤੋਂ ਲਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ
ਨਹੀਂ ਜੀ, ਮੇਰਾ
No,
ਨਾਮ
it
ਕੋਈ
is
ਸ਼ਾਹਰੁਖ
from
ਖਾਨ ਥੋੜੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਲੈਣੀ ਹੈ।
ਅੱਛਾ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਅੱਜ ਆ ਕੇ ਨਾ ਵਾਲਮਾਰਟ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਣਾ
ਆਓ ਜੀ, ਜੀ ਆਇਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜੀ।
ਅਸੀਂ ਸਰਵ
So,
ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ। So like, it's not because I like to, I don't make decisions for my clients all the time.
yeah
Sometimes you
sir
got to,
I have a
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
question from you.
ਹਾਂਜੀ।
You said 80% will get CI, and those people are in very young age, like 35 to
No, no,
40
no, no, no.
years.
No, 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 no.
Mm.
The cardiac
The cardiac,
issues.
or the cardiac
40% of,
thing.
yes, the 40% youth, total
Sarab,
CI.
I want to share
So,
one experience. Sarab. There is
yeah,
one
just give me
school.
1 second, Kamal. Just give me 1 second.
Uh,
So, 80% will get cardiac illness at some point, but it is
In their life.
also very common, getting common in younger ages too. So when people think I will take critical illness later in my life, when I will be
Oh, no,
more
no, no, no.
susceptible to them, that kind of
No.
beats the whole purpose. So you should
What
get
it
critical
beats. Yes.
illness as soon as you can, right?
As soon as you can. Another thing I would like to share here is, not only cardiac is becoming so popular in younger generation, cancer. I
this is what
shared
I
with
was
you.
about.
Paul ji, your ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੋਲਤੀ ਫਿਰ ਬੰਦ।
You're muted.
Sorry. What's the percentage of claims people get on critical illness?
The companies that we represent, the claims are about 98% claims are approved. Those 2% that are not approved are because of misrepresentation, or the client lied on the
So it
application.
becomes literally, unless there is no untruthful element in your application,
Yes.
claims are
Yes.
100% processed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And for
Because now,
that, for critical illness, you have to survive at least 30 days.
yes, there are
And
some
31st
another
day, you can
critical
get the
illness.
money.
Yes, there are some other what we call hidden, not hidden, but we highlight it when we talk about it,
Mhm.
that you cannot make claim for cancer in the first 90 days of the policy issue. Cardiac is some cardiac also has a waiting period. But why they have that is because people are very smart. They go to US, they go to India, they go to their country, they get their tests done, which here they have no record of,
Yeah. I will come
right?
back to you,
And now,
Sarab. Stay with me for a minute.
yes,
Anji, Kamal, you
yes.
were saying something.
No, I was actually sharing my experience. One of like there is one school I used to work at, and a kid of age 7 years, she has type 1 diabetes.
Mhm.
Oh,
Then
That is
because
very
actually
sad.
yes, type 1 diabetes, so we cannot say kids are not suffering. Yes, kids are also going through a lot of things which many of us, I would say, are not aware of. Yes, but kids, as Sarab already mentioned, kids, they are already going through a cancer also.
A critical illness
Sometimes,
can be issued to anyone above 15 days of their life,
yes,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
It is
yes.
not years, it is 15 days.
15 days.
yeah.
And you
And
told me I have 4 days left. Okay, good.
okay. And just like Kamal shared a 7-year-old, I was just talking to you, Paulji, that I went to this cancer event, awareness event, where about 1.5-year-old child walked the stage. So we
Wow.
also have companies that are giving even to the unborn child small benefit, $3,000 of benefit. So,
Very good.
for example, God forbid you have a child who is born with a critical condition
Mhm.
and the parents bought the policy even before the birth of that child will be covered for that $3,000. So,
Good
we have
information. So I
such
would really
beautiful
want
plans.
people to call you for more information on that because it's a lot of useful information. And to call Kamal 647-772-1481 and to call Sarab
No, no, call Kamal.
416-879-3039. She's also a very good real estate agent and she combines these two. So if you have to understand insurance policy from real estate example, she can do that very effectively. So go get her.
Thank you, Paulji.
Yeah.
So that's like being said that I understand when I started insurance, people would say, "Oh, yeah, whenever you guys come, you guys talk only about a death, disability, injury, illness. Don't you have happy thing to talk about?" I said,
Yeah.
"No. Everybody is talking about how to happy. We
Well,
talk
what
about
death
how
is,
to be happy,
if
how
death
to
is
be."
negative for one person, it is a
Yes.
happy thing for the other one in the family.
Okay, we are not going there. But the thing is, but that's what I told her. I told her, I was like, no, somebody has to give you the bitter medicine.
Yeah, fantastic.
So,
I think we
talking
should
about,
continue this talk quite often. There is a lot of good information. I would really would like to have it repeated as often as we can because
thank you
people
so
need
much.
insurance, people need critical insurance, and people need to understand how their life will
Be
affect
affected.
others
Yes,
when it stops existing. So we have a
They
yes.
social
definitely,
responsibility. ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਲਾਵਾਂ ਫੇਰੇ ਜਾਂ ਮੈਰਿਜ ਵੋਜ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ we always take vows to protect the other person. I think Kamal gave me this
Just like,
example of one priest saying that are you insured before you say I
yes,
accept him or her as my
I do.
spouse, right?
Bilkul.
So I think one
So,
day
but
this will start happening in the world that you are born, your child will not be given to you unless you get insurance on it.
I will
And
share
that
my personal experience when I just started
we
into
are
the
we are
industry.
running off time right now. It's 11:30 at this
Okay.
point. If you can wrap it up
Okay.
in cook 1 minute, I will give you
Yes.
that.
So I will just like share this. I went to this guy and Sardarji and Amrit Shak and everything. He was baptized Sardarji, and I just spoke to him, and he was like, ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀਏ ਬਾਬਾ ਬੈਠਾ ਆ ਸਾਡੀ ਟੇਕ ਕੇਅਰ ਕਰਨ ਨੂੰ, right? And I was like, precisely, I understand God is there, that's why he sent me to you.
Yes, very good. So
So, so
you
God we
outsmarted
are,
him.
I would say like, I'm very proud when I do insurance for any family. I think I have added a brownie point to my list of doing good.
Yes, thank you very much, Kamalji. Sarabji, you've been great asset to PC24 RATV's informational section. We take so much pride in presenting you to our audience. I hope someone hears this out and takes a step. And that step is to call either of you. Both represent the same company. So Sarab is always looking to hire more and more insurance advisors in her company. If you are thinking about getting into some kind of professional career, give her a call. 416-879-3039 is her phone number to call. Thank you very much for staying with us. But before I leave, like always, I would like to offer my deepest condolences to the families of those who lost their beloved one today. We all shall pray for peace to the departed soul, and we shall also pray for strength to you so you can get over this shock. Thank you very much. Please meet us on Monday from 10:30 to 11:30 again. We'll try to bring as much information as we can so you are fully educated and you are aware. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, girls.